How's it going, everybody? I was asked to pick my favorite ERB and discuss it. This isn't my normal reaction, because normally my reactions are first reactions, but as someone asked me to, I think it's Shaquan B. I'm going to go ahead and do it. I picked J.R. Tolkien versus George R.R. Martin. I had a really hard time. There were like 4 or 5 that I couldn't quite decide through, but honestly, the production level of this year's has just been, in season 5, has been slightly better. So I went ahead and went with this one. Anyway, let's go ahead and watch it.
George R.R. versus J.R.R. Tolkien! Brace yourself! Gather up your trolls and your soldier elves! And your ents and your orcs and your wargs and your stings, your dwarves and camdrings! Cause there's a new literary lord in the ring! My readers fall in love with every character I've written, then I kill them. And they're like, what he did? All your bad guys died, your good guys survived. We can tell what's gonna happen a page in age 5. So you're all seeing how to find some sex in your movies. Ditch the Goonies and cast a couple boobies. There's engineer plots and not David the Gnome. Your hobbit hole heroes can't handle my throne. Kings, queens, dragons, dwarves, horses, fortresses, magic and swords. You husband my whole shit, you uninspired hound. You want a war, George? Welcome to Shire Rock. In book sales, you got nothing to say. I'm number 1 and 2. You're under 50 shades of gray. I got the pros of a pro. Your shit's subpar. You're a pirate. You even stole my RR. Oh, we all know the world is full of chance and anarchy. So yes, it's true to life for characters that die randomly. But newsflash, the genre's called fantasy. It's meant to be unrealistic, you myopic vanity. I conscientiously object to what you're doing on these beasts. I'll cut you like my teeth on Beauty and the Beast. You went too deep, Professor Tweed Pants. We don't need the backstory on every fucking tree branch. I cut my teeth in the trenches of the Somme. You lopped your Santa Claus ass through Vietnam. And it's hard for me to take criticism on clothes from a dude who sends a raven to say hi to his toes. Man, your fat jokes are worse than your pipe smoke. My show's the hottest thing on HBO. I'm rock and roll, you're a nerdy little nebbish, and I may be dirty, but you got a hairy foot fetish, dog. Even the names of your characters suck. You got buffers and buffers and brandy bucks. I got a second breakfast for all them goofy fucks. Lift up my gut and teabagging's my nuts. C.S. Lewis and I were just discussing how you and Jon Snow both know nothing. Because the backstory on my box office is billions. Got my children making millions off my Silmarillions, and I'm more rock and roll than you ever been. Don't believe me? Ask Led Zeppelin. You can't reach this fellow. Shit, I'm too towering. Every time I battle, it's Return of the King. Who's next? You just saw.
Oh man, that was awesome. These are honestly 2 of my favorite authors. I really loved their book series. The only person that I feel like should have been in this, if they were to add a 3rd person, would be Robert Jordan. J.R. Tolkien's books as a kid brought me into actually liking fantasy, and R.R. Martin's are just amazing. Completely different worlds, but they're pretty cool. I think that Epic Rap Battles this year has incredibly increased the graphics for their series. There's one thing I want to show, if I can find it. Yeah, right about here. I guess you guys can't see what I'm pointing at. If you watch Jon Snow in the back, this was made before they showed that he got resurrected. But he's resurrected right there. They're on point as always. I totally think Tolkien won, especially with the last couple lines. Honestly, it's one of the best lines. If I was going to pick a top 10 lines ever in Epic Rap Battles, it would be in there because, well, seriously, let's listen to it real quick.
Children making millions off our Silmarillions, and I'm more rock and roll than you ever been. Don't believe me? Ask Led Zeppelin. You can't reach this fellow. Shit, I'm too towering. Every time I battle, it's Return of the King.
It was just epic how he mentioned the fact that Led Zeppelin was obviously fans and then used his book names to show how much better he is. And I'm a huge fan of any epic rap battle that has both of them, Nice Peter and Epic Lloyd. I feel like they just make this series. Close those little things, because I don't know why, but they annoy me. Great book series. Pretty good authors. Oh, and Teabagging's My Nuts. That was awesome also. There'll be a thing somewhere up here if you're on your cell phone that you can click on to subscribe. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day, and I'm probably going to wait till they release another one before I do this, just because it's a bit odd doing a reaction to something I've seen before.